Okay, well, we have the proof that he's not using it in a good manner. So I guess we have to maybe go back to Underworld? I gotta keep checking my objectives to make sure we're doing the right thing here. Confront Griffin. Okay. Yes, that is the next step. Because I don't see the objective when I'm reading or listening or focusing on something. My eyes don't go two different directions. Excuse my burp. But I have not developed a talent to do that. I know some people are even talented in just doing the basic crossing your eyes. It's something I still, to this day, can't really do anymore. I used to do it in, like, elementary school, maybe? Can't do it anymore. Weird. All that, talk of, oh no, your face will get stuck like that, kind of weaned me off of doing that. Okay, interesting. What else is in this toilet? Is that it? Nuka-Cola Quantum. I mean, that's good. Oh, here's one of the shocker toilets. Oh! I didn't get to show you guys that before. But you can get shocked by these toilets that are set up to be traps. I don't know why still, like, people would be drinking out of those toilets unless they were someone like me who rolled toilet or sink, which we're going to do right now because we have some missing HP. So, heads, we go for the toilet. Tails, we go for the sink.
It landed on tails.
Fate is being kind to me now, allowing me to drink from the sink. Delicious. Thank you very much. 24 HP, 2 rads. That's some tasty water. If I were a connoisseur of water, when it comes to aqua pura or sink water in the wasteland, I'm gonna go for sink water because I know the secret ingredient of the aqua pura. And that is death to anyone with mild mutations. That's the secret ingredient. Which makes me just the evilest, just the worstest wasteland wanderer of all time. I'm gonna leave the wasteland worse than it was when I arrived. And now let's go confront Griffin, shall we? Ooh, it had that fun icon Vault Boy icon loading screen that happens occasionally.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
I might have to roll for this. There's two options I have here. Both might be... The second one might be more hilarious, but we have to flip another coin. Heads, I've seen your bottling operation. Tails, who does your hair?
It's heads.
Gosh, dang it. I want to do the funny one. I've seen your bottling operation, Griffin. The jig is up.
My what now? My bottling operation? Oh, you mean where I add my secret ingredient to the aqua pura?
Uh-huh. And... okay. I guess we'll roll between these three also.
You got 3.
Look, I won't expose your lies, but only if you start selling real aqua pura.
That's seriously gonna cut into my profits. But perhaps you're right. After all, it's not like it was gonna be a piece of cake selling the aqua pura to raiders and slavers. They're a nasty bunch. Fine, I'll sell them the real deal. But I'll keep the amazing aqua cura powder. It gives this sorry lot a little hope for the future. I hope no one notices the switcheroo. And who knows? Maybe it really will be a miraculous cure. Come back in a few days, we'll see if anyone notices.
Okay. Interesting. I still lost karma for forcing him to use... oh, well, I guess if I make him use the aqua pura, knowing that I dosed it with the FEV. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm an awful person. It's awful person all around. And now we have... I believe we have done all of the side quests. That is the third and final of the side quests of the Broken Steel stuff. There's like the repeatable one for Rothschild, I believe. But I think that's pretty much it. Now we can go on to the proper Broken Steel stuff. I think we're about ready to do that. I think we're about ready to start kind of wrapping things up with this playthrough. And I know, this has been a long playthrough, but I think it's about time to put some of this RNG to rest. And put this really bad build behind me. But we do have a little trekking to do. We can start at the VAPL 66 power station. There we go. Is there any random encountery things happening here? No. No? Yes. Yes, there was. I just didn't look around enough. These are basic raiders. Do you like my wig? I stole it from a ghoul's water operation, where the water was not quite as miraculous as he said it was. I know you don't care for my stories. All you want is my drugs. Well, they're mine. And I enjoy them very much. Do you want a quantum? Too bad! Do you want an exploding body? And... oh, man. That was a good setup. Well, at least a couple of his limbs exploded off. That still counts, I think, for a good one-liner. I think it does. Speaking of one-liners, did you know that Caedo's Highlights has, you know, added a couple more episodes to the collection? Nelsar and I, also known as Mysteries, and myself, have played through Wasteland 3, and there are some highlights of our playthrough in the Caedo's Highlights stuff. Probably some of the longest highlights I've done. I had so many, in fact, that I had to split it into 2 separate videos because I had an hour's worth of usable funny footage that I thought was funny. Nelsar probably thought was funny. I don't know if anybody else watching will think it's funny, but we did have a good time. And I think that translates, at least comes out of the video. If there's anything to gain out of the video, I would hope that that was the main thing. That Yaogwai looks confused. You look confused, Yaogwai. I crippled you. Let's get into a fist fight with a Yaogwai. It's about time to punch a bear. Because I'm ready this time. Did I just kick it? Did I just kick a bear? Okay, so the uppercut pushes him back. So this is the method I want to use for both Yaogwai and Deathclaws if I'm gonna decide to punch him to death. Because this feels right. This feels like what the chance-related skill point distribution is telling me that I should be doing. So if you didn't notice already, I have enough stim packs to carry us through the rest of the game. Only a little over 300. It's not that much, obviously. Thankful to Operation Anchorage in that sense, where I didn't use them at all, and it fully intended to. I was intending on doing, you know, Mothership Zeta or Point Lookout, and using a whole bunch of, especially if it was a Point Lookout, I would have used so many stims. You know, probably Mothership Zeta too, honestly, now that I think about it. Because the one thing that concerned me about Mothership Zeta, if we had done it, was those stupid shielded aliens. Because even if you look in the wiki, like speaking of really tanky enemies, here's an albino rad scorpion. Speaking of really tanky enemies, the aliens that have personal shields in Mothership Zeta, the route to deal with them is just explained as do more damage. That is not a strategy you want to hear when something is particularly tanky, is just do more damage. Cause yeah, as you should know at this point, things like the albino rad scorpions, the reavers, the overlords, those kinds of enemies, and the enemies that get scaled in the DLCs, like Point Lookout and Mothership Zeta, they become way too spongy. Way too spongy. Which is part of the reason why I really like things like survival mode in Fallout 4, because it's not an increased, you know, HP value and damage output of an enemy, or damage resistance and damage output of an enemy, but more so increased lethality. Like, you start taking more damage, but the enemies do as well. And there's also things to reward your extra risk taking when you're fighting enemies. And it never feels like things are way more tanky than they should be in survival mode compared to, you know, something like this. If you play very hard mode, especially in a build that is not honed to a sharp razor point, it becomes this whole cat and mouse kind of thing where you cripple it, you just backpedal, keep shooting, waste all your ammo until it dies. I don't know. I didn't mean for this to turn into a Caedo complaint sesh, but because this episode is going to come out probably right before Starfield does, here's my hope. My hope, and we already saw some mechanics already thanks to the Starfield Direct, my hope is that they went the survival difficulty route again. As the, you know, ultimate test of like hard mode style things. Because that in itself feels a lot better and a lot more rewarding to play as opposed to something like this, where it's just, you know, do more damage, man. Get good. buy ammunition. Shoot until dead. Because it's kind of bland. I got 83 XP from that. Oh, man. I'm worried that I might be level 30 by the time we're done with this, just because of that extra perk that gives me 10% more XP. Something along those lines. I could have probably just walked away from that albino rad scorpion, but I guess that was a rant that needed to happen and get out of my system. I don't know. Do you have things about certain difficulties? Oh, this is not. This is kind of horrifying. I don't remember seeing this at all. What is here is a baby boomer trap, which is what I like to call them, and a dead raider laying next to the baby carriage. So when I get close, I can disarm it, and it would have exploded and, you know, dismembered the body and stuff like that. Does it trigger enemy spawns, or is it just one of those encountery things, just like, haha, pranked you, and then it explodes? Could be either way. It's getting dark again, huh? How far are we from the Rockland Tunnel? We're not that far, but I want to probably make it daytime just so we can have the full effect. Ah, yes. Much, much better. Oh, wonderful. Oh, hey. Look at this. Look at this little Protectron over here. What are you doing? I wish I had more AP. That first kick did nothing. So kicking a Protectron the shins, if they have any shins, probably not the best route to go, I would say. Okay, this looks like, now that I see the tunnel itself, this looks like a good spot to save and restart the game because the UI issues were persisting to the other menu related stuff. There's now albino rad scorpion here too. I have a feeling. Oh wait, this is the essential guy, isn't it? Maybe. Man, it'd be great if they just went unconscious and continued shooting. That'd be great. I'm gonna hit. Did I just cripple the knight? I'm not aiming at the knight. I'm trying to hit the rad scorp. Why are you running, dude? You're supposed to fight. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. No, leave me alone. No. BOS Knight. Do your job. Be knightly. He's just running away. You know what? No. Screw this. No. I'm just gonna go in the tunnel. You can stay out here and deal with the albino rad scorpion. I don't have the time. If albino rad scorpions, Yaoguai, and deathclaws are like the only things that are gonna spawn for me now, no. I'll close the gate. Close the gate on you. You can't open the door. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. Oh, who is this? Okay. Where are you going? Ooh, look at all this ammo. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this. There's going to be a lot of things that I say that to. Just a warning ahead of time. Because I don't do or Broken Steel. Brotherhood of Steel. I don't do Brotherhood of Steel that much either. I've played through that game a whole 2 times. Once with myself and once with my partner Kite, which you can find on the channel. We have highlights of it.
Looks like they thought better of tangling with the Brotherhood of
Though I would call them lowlights myself. Hey, you're the dude.
Well, well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through.
Elder Lion said he needed help, so here I am.
Fair enough. Intel says the base on the other side of this tunnel is some kind of communications hub for the Enclave. The hope is that if we can crush them here, we can finally break their spirit.
First, let's get some context, because we've been away from the Brotherhood a little bit and doing some side missions, so how about a couple of questions?
Well, we've got a bit of time. What's on your mind?
What happened back at the Purifier?
Well, you saw most of the fighting outside. The robot paved the way for us. We just mopped up the opposition while you and Sarah headed inside. After that, hell if I know. Once we'd locked down the perimeter and gotten word that the Purifier was running, we headed in to look for you. Found you and Sarah both unconscious, and got you back to the Citadel as fast as we could.
So has the Enclave been putting up much of a fight? With the context that they've still been fighting the remnants of the Enclave.
Not like they did at the Purifier, no. After we secured Project Purity, Liberty Prime was unleashed on their headquarters. It was a quick fight. Since then, their operations have been severely disrupted. We're trying to use that to our advantage. We keep hitting them while they're down. We can't give them a moment to breathe safely, or else they might pose more of a threat to us in the long run.
That's it.
Okay, it's about time to move out.
Oh, then we just... Okay.
It's been pretty standard for the
We're
last
just
week or
moving
so.
out.
We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out. The tin can does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down. Scribes pulled information about this place day before yesterday. Some communications facility. We're thinking if it's active, we can find out who they're talking to and get the last of the locations nailed down.
Let's gosh dang do it. Here he comes.
Engaging target.
Whoa. Hi, Liberty Prime. Good to see you again. So, I probably don't have to do anything again. I can probably just follow, and Liberty Prime will do the majority of the work. Yep. Those are down. We can walk along the road here. Oh, here we go. Football nuke. Yep. So cool. Liberty Prime's such a beast. Look at that. Mutilating all the Enclave again. Maybe I'll just indulge in some Enclave punching since they're distracted by Liberty Prime. Yeah, these guys are nothing. These guys are actually easier than some of the Enclave we fought at the Purifier. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Here you go. Very nice. Okay, here's the big finish. Oh, not quite there yet. Never mind. That's so funny. Everybody just died. And punch.
Satellite uplink detected. Analysis of communist transmission pending. Warning. Warning. Red Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance immediately.
Oh no! Oh.
Catastrophic system failure. Initiating core shutdown.
Prime, no!
As per emergency
Negative 2682209.
What's up?
I die so that democracy may live.
What happened? What was that?
We need to find out what the hell just happened. There's no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and help the troops locate the source of their transmission. Now, soldier, now!
Okay, well, what am I looking for?
I don't know. Terminals, data, anything that can help us figure out what just happened and where it came from.
Yeah, we lost our edge and now we're scared. We have to figure out what destroyed Liberty Prime, or so help me. I don't know. I'll probably just go do something else, honestly. I had a full inventory when I got here. That was my bad. I should not have done that. I can, however, repair A321's plasma rifle with the plasma rifles from the bodies of the enemies here, which we're gonna do real quick. Just real quick. Yeah, get a couple of plasma rifles. Just to fix it up a little bit more and be a more viable weapon, because this will carry us through probably the rest of the game. And they're plentiful. They are plentiful rifles. Healed up with a couple items and dropped the plasma rifle that over encumbered us. All right, let's go up into this giant hole in the wall. See what we can discover next. Ooh, that enclave had a snack. Do we have the Gauss rifle? I should be using this, man. I should be, but I keep forgetting that I have it. Because punch. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to punch. Okay, let's go inside. To this. Oh! Okay. Wait, who's that? Who are you? Where's your helmet? Why are you fighting without a helmet? Come back here. Why are you all running from me? I want you to look at my glorious mane as you die. This is going to be my new... Whoa. Okay. My new means of insult. Do you like my hairpiece? You will never survive long enough to learn where I got it so you can get your own. I've solved balding. What have you done? In the wasteland, anyway. We don't have the benefits of anti-balding stuff. Then again, maybe there's some sort of modified FEV project that one of the Enclave scientists did, who was like, man, Mr. President, check it out. I solved balding. And Eden's like, this is not a good use of our resources. Scrap it. I can imagine that was a thing. I want some more goofy things like that. Maybe in a future Fallout game. Because that would be pretty entertaining, that, you know, there could be other variants of the FEV that were more hilarious than anything. Instead of just, you know, making horrifying monsters all the time, or, you know, genociding certain people in the wasteland. Who is the target here? The dude on the stairs? You guys are using a flamethrower and a Gatling laser to kill this guy. It's taking a lot of effort. This is, I think this is meant to be a power fantasy, definite power fantasy type of thing, where you're just like, we are beating the Enclave back. They are, what? Okay, they are going back to lick their wounds. I think that one just spawned in. That's why it just popped up in front of me. There you are. Just Enclave Soldier. That's your name. And you're slowly falling down the stairwell. Goodbye. Did he die from fall damage? Nope, he's still alive. He's down here, just doing his own thing. I kind of want to drop some mines. Maybe throw some frag grenades. That'll be fun. Let's throw some frags. Let's frag out a little bit. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes. This is a lot of fun, throwing grenades. And knowing that I'm not harming my team as much. Because they're all upstairs. Nice. One more. And then we'll go in for the kill. There we go. Those ones didn't do that much damage. But this should finish him off, I hope. Or he'll just have... Yeah, he has one tick left. Of course. Of course that's how it happens. Caught you on the reload. Sorry, dude. Eden's dead, though. You can't save for Eden anymore. It doesn't make any sense. You can save for the Enclave when you're dying. Maybe, well, maybe it was just a shock to his system. That's like really quick moment where he just forgot that, you know, Raven Rock is destroyed. Or they haven't had radio contact and they don't know. Could be that too. I wonder if it is that. I wonder if I'm making an excuse for a dialogue that shouldn't be happening anymore because events happened in the world. And the dialogue should sometimes reflect that. Hey, you!
Watch yourself in here. Who knows what they're gonna throw at us next?
More Enclave soldiers? Bring it the heck on. I have stim packs for days. And I'm ready to punch more. Oh, a scientist and a soldier. I'm going to hit the soldier. The scientist is just going to panic and run away. I have a feeling the Brotherhood soldiers on my team are going to take care of the scientist. Or just chase him around the whole listening post area. The radio room? Okay, he hasn't dropped this yet. Please drop this weapon. I would really like it if you did. Okay, I almost punched you, man. You got really close to my target. I don't like it. Yep, they own that scientist. He got wrecked. Can we repair Fisto yet? Nope. Nope, not just yet. You guys deal with it for a little bit. Or this Hellfire soldier is just going to... Sorry, Heckfire soldier is just going to wander my direction and I'm going to get the chance to punch him to death anyway. Yep. Your demise has arrived! Oh yes. Your end is nigh. Ooh. All that's left is a leg and some entrails. Okay. Nice. Okay, can I repair this yet? Nope, nope. I gotta wait till it's basically broken, because my repair skill kind of sucks. That's fine. I didn't want my carry weight anyway. There's more! Another minigun user. You guys are kind of running out of resources, it looks like. Going back to ballistic weaponry? That's what it looks like to me. And now you can't do anything. Now you're just gonna stand there and get staggered a whole bunch. How does that feel? Just get punched in the face a whole bunch until you die. Probably not good until the end part. Then it's peaceful. Then you can rest forever. I'm ultimately doing these Enclave a favor. That's how I feel about it. They're currently suffering. We're backing them into a corner. They are fighting so desperately, but they will ultimately lose. And I am granting them the sweet release of death via many punches to the head. Hello. Who are you? What are you doing? Okay, well I want to say I could have busted out my my Burn Master too, but realizing how many Heckfire troopers we're going to run into as we go through here, probably not going to be the most effective thing. Yeah, there's two of them here. And they are completely ignoring me. I like this. I like that the target priority is not me. Running around with a squad is kind of nice. Guess Operation Anchorage reminded me of that. You know, when they survive and when they don't, you know, outrun you and you get killed by a trap of snipers. Like 5 of them. But when it works, it works. Works good. It just works, in fact. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Caedo Plays Special Roulette in Fallout 3. You can catch new episodes Wednesdays and Fridays, noon and 10 a.m. Pacific. Thanks so much to my patrons on screen, including Wasteland Legends, Sven, and Rose. Hope to see you in the next one, but for now, I'm Caedo Genesis, and may you wander the wasteland like you own it.